السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته إن الحمد لله نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. All praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the creator of the universe, and peace and blessing of Allah be upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam and all those who follow his path till the day of judgment. My brothers and sisters, this is our Q&A live question answer session, and you can see the number given on the screen. If you are calling from an international call, then it is 004475932293 and if it is within UK, then it is 07593229380. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Barakallah fiqh from you and for you and your family, inshallah. This is our live show. My brothers and sisters, please take your mobile and or whatever the access that you have, send this link to your brothers and sisters and friends and ask them to share us and join us in this show, alhamdulillah. And this is the show where you can put your questions in English, in Urdu, and in Arabic. And either you can write the question on the screen that is given on my left side, or you can write the text message on the mobile, or you can call directly, inshallah. So this is our live show. And let me speak with some issues. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yesterday, I was talking about 15th of Sha'ban, the importance of 15th of Sha'ban, which is significance of 15th of Sha'ban. And alhamdulillah, I have spoken about it, and that khutbah is uploaded. So after you finish my show, my brothers and sisters, please listen to that. You will get a clear picture of what people will be doing tonight. So, is Bitcoin cryptocurrency allowed in Islam? I will say that if you talk about Islam, then Islam gives us very clear terms and conditions that when you do this kind of transactions with any company, then you should know from both the sides what are you doing, especially transactions of the buying and selling. And with this, it is coins that you're using your currency, and with that you are buying your coins. So all that has to be very clear from both the parties. But in this case, I can say it is not allowed because the second party, first party, you are there, you know, your currency is there, and then online you are buying these coins, or online you are doing those kind of purchasing through this system. So in Islam, this kind of system is not allowed because you don't know who is using your cash money and where it has been used and how it has been used. All you are getting is just like a normal people. They give you a credit card, any bank gives you a credit card, and they give you a time limit and they give you amount limit, and then that you use it, and then afterwards you just give back your money to them at a prescribed timing. Bitcoin is same thing. You have your money, you are buying those coins, and then you're using it internationally for buying things or selling things and all those kind of things. So we have to be careful because this kind of transaction, people have used this system, and many of them been scammed, many of them been bankrupted, many of them, I know one of my friends who is an accountant, mashallah, highly qualified accountant, very smart, very intelligent brother, but he lost his 5,000 pounds through this kind of scheme. So it's a big thing. 5,000 pounds is not a small amount, alhamdulillah, which is in India is 5 lakh, 6 lakh rupees. So it's a big amount, and he lost it because of the company was closed down, or maybe people have run away, or they have done scam to these people, or they have bankrupted. Okay, some works from 7 in the morning till 4 p.m. has only 1 hour break before Zohar time. There is no place for prayer at work and a set break time. Can this person combine Zohar and Asr at Asr time? inshallah. And because this is a serious situation, and my brother, since you are asking this question, it shows that you are serious about the prayers and you have concern about it. So based on that, we can follow that particular hadith where Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, hadith in Sahih Muslim. Many scholars are very strict about that, and they say no, you can't take this as a like an easy issue of Islam. And somebody, I heard a scholar saying that if you follow that particular hadith, then it is as good as why don't you pray like Shias praying. So that is wrong, my brothers and sisters, and with due respect of that Sheikh, alhamdulillah, I didn't want to say anything. But hadith in Sahih Muslim, it is very clear hadith in this chapter of combining of two prayers. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in one of the occasions, he prayed Zohar and Asr together. He prayed Maghrib and Isha together while he was in Medina. He was not a traveler, and there was no any problem with the storm or cold outside, or there was no risk was there, due to which a person has got the reason to combine. There wasn't any such reason. It was a normal routine, normal day of Rasulullah, and he did combine Zohar and Asr together and Maghrib and Isha together. And then it was asked by the Sahabi Abdullah bin Abbas, when he was narrating this hadith from Rasulullah, the man who was listening, he asked him that what should I, why did he do that? Then he himself has said, to make the religion easy, to make the ibadah, to make the Islam and the worship in Islam easy, to make the 5 pillars of Islam easy. Okay. Wa alaikum assalam rahmatullah. The story of the people in the cave had a dog, but it's not permissible to have a dog. So why did they have? Okay. First of all, those things which have happened in the past, they are not our Sharia. Our Sharia has been modified, and it has been modified in so many different ways. Like one example of hadith, the practice that was known in the past, that people used to marry more than 4 wives. Everybody used to marry more than 4 wives. So our Sharia came and it made very clear to us that we as Muslims, if we want to marry, we can marry a maximum 4 women at one time, not more than that. So this is a modification. Same thing when we talk about the modification of the alcohol. In the past, people used to drink alcohol, and now in Islam, alcohol has been prohibited completely. So when you talk about their example, then it is very clear that they had the dog. But still that does not give us the permission, or it does not tell us, it does not give us the permission that you can still have the dog with you. Why? Because your question itself says that they were the people in the cave. So it's not a house, it's a cave. So cave does not mean that it's a house. This is one thing. Second thing, in our Sharia, in the house we are not allowed to have dog as pets due to many reasons, alhamdulillah. And when Islam gives us the reason, it makes sense. So the saliva of the dog is unclean for us when that's the reason, and we don't know where it can be, saliva can be, because dogs always like to hang their tongue out and the saliva can fall anywhere. So that's the reason. This is one of the reasons. Second thing, this is the dog that they had in Surah Al-Kahf. The Ashabul Kahf had the dog. This dog was inside the cave, but at the door of the cave for guarding. So the dog was there, and that dog was actually for them to look after. But when they slept, the dog slept, so nobody was there to look, there wasn't any danger in that. So that's not the house. In our house, we can also have the dog as long as the dogs are made to stay outside the house to guard the house. Okay. During Zohar and Asr prayers, do we utter the surahs to such an extent that we can hear our reading, or is it read completely silent. As long as you are reading in the way that it can be only heard, like a person is saying, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Malik Yawmiddin. If a person can read to that volume, and alhamdulillah, he is not disturbing others, and it doesn't resemble to the Maghrib and Fajr and Isha prayer, then it is allowed, inshallah. Is fasting during day and doing Qiyam in evening of Shab-e Barat correct? Please explain briefly in Urdu. Jazakallahu khairan. First of all, the question is that the brother is asking I have to explain this in Urdu. क्या रोज़ा रखना और नमाज रात में क़ियामुल लैल करना 15वीं रात को शब बारात की रात ये ठीक है? तो सबसे पहली बात तो है कि हम लोगों को जो ठीक और गलत है या सही है, इसका एक मयार है हमारे दीन में, इसका एक मयार है, और इसको मैंने बहुत अच्छे तरीक़े से कल के खुतबे में समझाया है, और मैं चाहूँगा कि आप लोग ये प्रोग्राम के बाद जो है बराए मेहरबानी उस खुतबे को भी सुन लें। ये मैंने एक मिसाल दी थी कि कल जो है यहाँ पर यूके के अंदर गुड फ्राइडे लोग मनाते हैं, तो मैंने कहा कि क्या मुसलमान गुड फ्राइडे मना सकते हैं? तो सब ने तकरीबन कह दिया कि नहीं मना सकते हैं। तो मैंने फिर उनको और आसान करके बताया कि हम लोग इसलिए नहीं मना सकते हैं क्योंकि गुड फ्राइडे का ज़िक्र कुरान में भी नहीं है, गुड फ्राइडे का ज़िक्र हमारे नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की अहादीस में भी नहीं है, गुड फ्राइडे का ज़िक्र नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की हयात तय्यबा में भी ज़िक्र नहीं आया है, गुड फ्राइडे का ज़िक्र जो है सहाबा के हयात तय्यबा में नहीं आया। इसी तरह गुड फ्राइडे का ज़िक्र हमारे जो है जो 4 बड़े मुअज़्ज़ज़ इमाम गुज़रे हैं अपनी ज़िंदगी में, उनकी ज़िंदगी में भी कभी इसका ज़िक्र नहीं आया, तो गुड फ्राइडे का कोई सवाल ही नहीं पैदा होता। तो इसी तरह मैंने कहा कि यही शर्तें जो हैं हम शब बारात के लिए रखेंगे तो क्लियर हो जाएगा कि शब बारात में क्या करना है और क्या नहीं करना है। शब बारात का ज़िक्र कुरान में नहीं है। जो लोग कुरान से जो है दलीलें लेते हैं, ये मैंने जुमे के खुतबे में समझाया कि वो गलत फहमी है उनकी। अल्लाह ताला हर मुसलमान को जो है हक समझने और उसको कबूल करने की तौफीक अता फरमाए। मैंने कुरान की ही दलाइल से समझाया है कि शब बारात का ज़िक्र कुरान में नहीं है। शब बारात का ज़िक्र अहादीस में आया है, और जिन जिन अहादीस के अंदर जो है ये इसका ज़िक्र आया है कि जहाँ पर सूमु यौमहा वक़ूमु लैलहा, कि तुम रात में जो है शब बारात की रात में क़ियाम करो और दूसरे दिन जो है उसके शब बारात के दिन के जो नए दूसरा दिन है उसमें रोज़ा रखो। ये मैंने पूरी तफसील के साथ हवालों के साथ अरबी में पढ़कर उर्दू इंग्लिश में समझाकर मैंने ये बताया है कि जो मुहद्दिसीन ने इस रिवायत को नकल किया है वो ख़ुद ये मुहद्दिसीन कहते हैं कि ये हदीस गढ़ी हुई है, झूठी है। नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने इस तरह की कोई जो है सही हदीस में इस रात में शब बारात में जो है इबादत का ज़िक्र नहीं किया। दूसरी बात मैं आपको ये समझाऊं कि शब का मतलब है रात और बारात का मतलब है बरी करना, यानी जहन्नम की आग से आज़ाद करना, और ये दोनों जो है दो अलग ज़बानों के लफ्ज़ों को मिलाया गया है। एक लफ्ज़ जो है शब जो है ये फ़ारसी लफ्ज़ है जो अरबी में नहीं आता, और रात जो है बारात जो है, और जो बारात का ज़िक्र आया है ये अरबी लफ्ज़ है कि जिसमें लोगों को गुनाह से और जहन्नम की आग से बरी करना है। तो नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम से तो ये लफ्ज़ आएगा नहीं, सहाबा से ये लफ्ज़ आएगा नहीं, क्योंकि ये जो है अरबी बोलते थे और अरबी में ये 2 लफ्ज़ नहीं आए हैं। तो जो पहले तो ये पता चल गया कि ये नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम से भी साबित नहीं होगा। लेकिन निस्फ़ मिन शाबान का जो ज़िक्र आया है ये हदीसों में आता है जिसको कहते हैं 15वीं शाबान, और आज के मुसलमान उसी 15वीं शाबान को ही शब बारात कहते हैं। और वो जो है सूरह दुखान जो है सूरह नंबर 44 जो है 44 उसकी पहली 6 आयतें, और सूरह कदर जो है जो 97 नंबर है इसकी सूरत का, इसकी आयतों को सूरह कदर को सूरह दुखान को ये मिलाकर लोग कहते हैं कि एक लैलतुल कदर की रात है और एक बरकत वाली रात है, लैलतुम मुबारका। इन्ना अंज़लनाहु फ़ी लैलतिन मुबारकतिन ये सूरह दुखान में है, और इन्ना अंज़लनाहु फ़ी लैलतिल क़दर हमने इसको नाजिल किया लैलतुल क़दर में। तो ये दोनों आयतों को अगर मिलाएं तो ये लैलतुल क़दर का जिक्र आया है, इसमें शब बारात का जिक्र नहीं आया, लेकिन लोग उसको या तो झूठ बोलते हैं जानबूझ के या फिर गलतियां कर रहे हैं। तो और फिर कुरान कहता है कि शाहरु रमज़ान अल्लज़ी उनज़िला फ़ीहिल क़ुरआन हुदल लिन्नासि व बय्यिनातिन मिनल हुदा वल फ़ुरक़ान। अल्लाह कहता है कि हमने कुरान को रमज़ान में नाजिल किया। अल्लाह कहता है सूरह दुखान में कि हमने इसको मुबारक वाली रात में नाजिल किया। अल्लाह कहता है सूरह क़दर में कि हमने जो है इसको लैलतुल क़दर की रात में नाजिल किया। तो लैलतुल क़दर और रमज़ान का महीना ये बताता है कि ये शाबान का महीना नहीं है। तो ये बिल्कुल वाज़ेह हो गया कि ये रात का ज़िक्र जो है कुरान शब बारात में नहीं नाजिल हुआ। कुरान नाजिल हुआ है तो रमज़ान की रात में नाजिल हुआ है, रमज़ान के महीने में उतरा है और लैलतुल क़दर में उतरा है, और लैलतुल क़दर रमज़ान के महीने में, शाबान के महीने में नहीं है। ये एक हो गया। तो कुरान में नहीं है। हदीस में जो आया है, मैंने कहा कि रोज़ा रखना और ये क़याम करना, ये हदीस झूठी है, नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम पे झूठा गढ़ा गया है। और फिर तीसरी चीज़ ये है कि नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की 23 साल ज़िंदगी के अंदर कभी भी आपने कब्रिस्तान में कोई इबादत नहीं की है। तो ये जो कल जो लोग करेंगे या आज की रात से जो कब्रिस्तान में बैठ के जो दुआएं करेंगे, इसका कोई ज़िक्र जो है ना तो कुरान से साबित है ना हदीस से साबित है। इबादत जो है कब्रिस्तान में होती ही नहीं है, क्योंकि नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने कहा कि इबादत करो अपने घरों में और अपने घरों को कब्रिस्तान ना बनाओ। इससे वाज़ेह हो जाता है कि घरों को अगर इसमें तिलावत और ज़िक्र अल्लाह का ना हो तो ये कब्रिस्तान बन जाएगा। इसका मतलब ये है कि कब्रिस्तान के अंदर अल्लाह का ज़िक्र और इबादत नहीं होती। Okay, the brother has asked me this question, that what is the concept of praying the night of 15th of Shaban, and what is the concept of fasting 15th of Shaban. So my brothers and sisters, if you please go back to my yesterday's khutbah, that inshallah will give you the complete answer. After you have finished the program with me, you can click on that and inshallah forward to all the brothers and sisters at least to tonight, so that they can listen and they'll know that what should we be doing on this particular night. Okay. For zikrullah in the same ruling. For zikrullah doing zikr also the same thing, alhamdulillah. You zikr also you can do same way, in a way that you can hear by yourself. Maryam was dedicated an entire surah in the Quran. But why wasn't any other Muslim females at the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam weren't dedicated a surah? For example, the Prophet's wives. It's not needed. It's not needed. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has got, mashallah, had 11 wives. So you want the whole 11 surahs to be given to, dedicated to the Prophet's wives? No. And what about 125,000 prophets and messengers? Their wives are also. So why Maryam is mentioned in the surah and why the surah was dedicated to Maryam? Because there were two great nations, they knew who was Maryam. And they had the correct understanding of Maryam, and some had wrong understanding of Maryam, because Maryam was the mother of Prophet Isa, and some people who considered him as God and also his mother as God. And some people, they thought that they have killed him, they have crucified him. So based on that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has named the whole surah as Surat Maryam, so that by that particular name, these two great nations, the Jews and the Christians of that time, would know what is the reality of this family actually. And what happened to Prophet Isa, whether was it killed or crucified, or whether he was a normal human being, or whether he was a God. So that was the reason this name was given. Okay. Assalamu alaikum Sheikh. Mehndi, Dholki or Mayu. Are these things permissible to celebrate in a wedding? This is not from Allah and His Rasul. अल्लाह और उसके रसूल ने ना तो कभी मेहंदी का कोई ज़िक्र किया, ना ढोलकी का ज़िक्र किया है। हाँ, खुशी का इजहार कर सकते हैं, औरतें अपने घरों में खुशियाँ कर सकती हैं शादी के मौके पर, और जो भी बनाव सिंगार औरतें आपस में करें, लड़कियों को करें। लेकिन हमारी मेहंदियों में ये होता है कि लड़के वाले लड़कियों के पास जाते हैं, लड़की वाले लड़कों के पास जाते हैं। तो ये लोग जो इस तरह का करते हैं, इस्लाम में इसका कोई भी ज़िक्र नहीं है कि लड़के का हाथ पकड़ते हैं, सर पे लगाते हैं, तेल लगाते हैं, हाथों में लगाते हैं। ये सब चीज़ें हराम है इस्लाम के अंदर। اور اسی وجہ سے ہماری شادیوں کے اندر برکت نہیں ہوتی، اور جتنا ہم ہماری شادیوں میں حرام کریں گے اتنی ہی برکتیں شادیوں سے چلی جائے گی اور اتنی ہی گمراہیاں ہمارے گھروں میں آئیں گی. So there is no concept of mehndi, dholki. Yes, women can have, celebration within themselves. Men can have celebrations within themselves. But this is something very wrong, where people, the girl's family the females will go to the boy's family, and they will catch the hand of the man, would put mehndi on his hand, put oil on his head, all these kind of things, and these are haram in Islam, because that man has not yet become mahram to anybody. So these women are doing that. So this is totally haram in Islam. Okay, is it true there is a grave reserved for Prophet Jesus in Masjid al-Nabawi near the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam grave? Is there a hadith supporting this? Yes, there are so many ahadith supporting that, alhamdulillah, and it is authentic as far as our scholars have said that. Okay, is Quran, Khwani or Khatam Sharif allowed? How to benefit the disease? See, Quran Khani and Khatam is, these are all Urdu terms. There are no terms in the Arabic as such. یہ سارے جو الفاظ ہیں سارے یہ اردو میں آتے ہیں، عربی میں تو اس کا کوئی ذکر ہے ہی نہیں، نہ ختم کا ذکر ہے، نہ قرآن خوانی جس کو ہے یا قوانی جو بھی ہے. یہ پہلی تو بات یہ ہے کہ جو لوگ اس طرح کا جو کام کرتے ہیں ان کو خود کو قرآن پڑھنا نہیں آتا، اور اگر قرآن غلطی سے پڑھا جاتا ہے تو جو پڑھ رہا ہے پہلے اس پر اللہ کی لعنت پڑے گی، اور جس کے لیے وہ بخشوار ہیں تو اس بخشوانے کا تو بات ہی دور ہے. کیونکہ میں ایک چھوٹی سی مثال دیتا ہوں کہ الف جو عربی زبان میں ہم کہتے ہیں علیم اور علیم، علیم جو عین سے کہتے ہیں اس کو کہتے ہیں بہت علم رکھنے والا، اور علیم اس کو کہتے ہیں کہ جو بہت زیادہ تکلیف و درد دینے والا. اور ہمارے یہ جو حضرات ہیں جو یہ قرآن خوانی کرتے ہیں یا قرآن ختم کرواتے ہیں یا بولتے ہیں کہ اس کا ختم دو یا اس کا ختم دو، یہ سب جو ہے اس کو بھٹا گالی دے رہا ہے. تو جو لوگ جو ہے اس طرح کی جو ختم کرتے ہیں یا ختم دلاتے ہیں یہ نیت سے کہ مردے کو جو ہے بخشوا دیا جائے گا، تو یہ ساری چیزیں حرام ہیں اسلام میں. یہ ساری چیزیں حرام ہیں، کیونکہ پہلی بات تو ہے کہ مردے کو فائدہ پہنچے گا نہیں، کہ جس طرح قرآن پڑھا جاتا ہے اور یہ سوچ کے پڑھا جاتا ہے کہ جو ہے صحیح پڑھیں گے اس کا ثواب ملے گا. تو مجھے تو یہ بھی نہیں، میں کئی ایسے مجلسوں میں لوگوں کو جانتا ہوں جن کو سورہ فاتحہ پڑھنا نہیں آتی، وہاں جا کے وہ قرآن ختم کرتے ہیں. تو قرآن اگر غلطی سے پڑھا جاتا ہے، غلط طریقے سے پڑھا جاتا ہے، تو اس پر اللہ کا عذاب آتا ہے، اس پر لعنت پڑتی ہے اللہ کی. تو اس قسم کے جو ہے قرآن نہیں پڑھنے چاہیے، اور اس طرح کا بخشوانا بھی نہیں ہے. حدیث میں آتا ہے کہ اذا مات الانسان انقطع عمله الا من ثلاث، اگر انسان جو ہے مر جاتا ہے تو اس کو کوئی چیزیں فائدہ نہیں دیتی سوائے 3 چیزوں کے. اور وہ 3 چیزیں کیا ہیں؟ کہ صدقۃ جاریہ، علم ینتفع به الناس، ولد صالح يدعو له. اگر اس نے زندگی میں کوئی نیک کام کیے، صدقہ کیا ہے، پیسہ حلال کما کے، حرام کا بھلے پوری زندگی لٹا دے تو بھی فرق نہیں پڑنے والا، لیکن اس نے حلال اگر کمائی کر کے اللہ کی راہ میں خرچہ کیا، اور اس کے بعد اس کے مرنے کے بعد لوگ اس پیسے سے جو بھی اس نے چیز کی اس سے لوگوں نے استفادہ حاصل کیا، تو ایسے شخص کو جو ہے اللہ اس کا اجر ملتا رہے گا، مرنے کے بعد بھی اس کو ثواب ملے گا. دوسرا ہے علم ینتفع به الناس، اگر اس کو جو ہے وہ جو آدمی نے کسی کو علم سکھایا اور اپنے علم کو پھیلا کے، چاہے وہ کتابی شکل میں ہو یا ایسے لیکچروں کی شکل میں ہو یا آڈیو کی شکل میں، ویڈیو کی شکل میں، جس سے لوگ اس کے مرنے کے بعد بھی نیکی کے راستے پر آ رہے ہیں، اچھے راستے پر چل رہے ہیں، تو الحمدللہ اس کا فائدہ ہو جائے گا. اسی طرح جو ہے مرنے کے بعد جو انسان اپنی اولاد کو چھوڑ کے جاتا ہے جن کی اس نے صحیح تربیت کی تھی، ان کو اچھا جو ہے مسلمان بنا کے گھر سے دنیا چھوڑ کے گیا ہے، تو وہ بچے جب اس کے ماں باپ اپنے مرنے والے کے لیے دعا کرتے ہیں، باپ کے لیے، ماں کے لیے، تو اس کا جو ہے فائدہ ان کو ملتا ہے. اور ساتھ ساتھ وہ بچے جب کوئی نیک کام کرتے ہیں، جو نیک کاموں کی تربیت جو ہے ان ماں باپوں نے دی تھی، تو وہ ان کو جو اجر ملے گا وہ ماں باپ کو بھی اجر اس کا ملے گا. اور کون سا سوال؟ اوکے. can you briefly explain about Khatam Sharif in Urdu? My brother have already explained this, alhamdulillah. Also, do we fast tomorrow for 15th of Shaban? No, we don't have to fast for 15th of Shaban. If you want to fast 15th of Shaban, then you should have fasted for 13th and 14th and 15th. Because Rasulullah said in Hadith in Tirmidhi that the sunnah is that if a person fasted, if a person is observing the fast of 13th of Islamic calendar, 14th of Islamic calendar and 15th of Islamic calendar, then he will get the reward of as him fasting all the 10 days. So my brothers and sisters, mashallah, it's a very good, live show is going on, mashallah, by the grace of Allah. May Allah reward all those who have contacted and joined us. Yes, the sister is asking here, if he is swearing, he is giving you his whatever good deeds he has done. Allah doesn't like those who swear, and it is directed back to them. Please make dua for all to be guided. Alhamdulillah, doesn't matter. Whatever he is doing, the person who is called Abdul Ghulam, may Allah guide him if he is doing something like that. And he is creating the witness against him here. He is creating the witness against him in the show here. Like all those brothers and sisters who are watching him now or who will be watching later on, they all witness on the Day of Judgment that this man was abusive. Subhanallah. Alhamdulillah. So, my brothers and sisters, this is our live show. Please take little effort of yours and, send this message to all those brothers and sisters. And you can see that the international timing is also given. You can, write your questions in English or Urdu or Arabic. And also you can, inshallah, text me on the number that is given on the screen, or you can call directly, inshallah. So we will try our level best to give you the answer. Okay, so my brothers and sisters, mashallah, there are no more questions left. So let me tell you, as I was saying, that those people, now anybody who has got the access to this AG and Abdul Ghulam, please report to this YouTube, the one who is in charge of this. So please, inshallah, contact and tell them that this person is, becoming a barrier for the people to benefit this. Okay, what is fidya? What is fidya value, please? Fidya value is the normal one meal that a person, needs to eat at the time of his iftari. So it could be 2 pounds, it could be 3 pounds. And if it is like converted to the currencies in rupees, Indian rupees or Pakistani rupees, then it could be like, normal one meal. So if a person is, wants to give fidya for one day, so he can, the normal food that he eat at the breaking of iftari, because that is the meal that is required for fidya. So normal meal is like, even you go to any shop, you get, for a fast food shop, you get 3 pounds, 2 pounds, a proper meal. You can, alhamdulillah, will satisfy, your hunger. Abdul Ghulam, Allah guide you. If I was your mother, I would wash your mouth out with soap. Have respect for a scholar who has taken his time to answer the questions. Sister Shireen, leave them. Maybe the parents did not make the dua before he was born. So alhamdulillah, I can only say that. कुछ ऐसी औलाद होती है जिनको माँ बाप की दुआएं नसीब नहीं होती, तो ये इस तरह की हरकतें करते हैं, तो इनको क्या माँ बाप की कदर होगी. बिस्मिल्लाह. Alhamdulillah. So my brothers and sisters, inshallah, you have the contact numbers. Contact your brothers and sisters, your friends, all who are, in your contact list. And alhamdulillah, tell them to join us, and they can put their questions Alhamdulillah. Okay, is there a limit on how many namaz you pray with one wudu? And is it recommended to do wudu before every prayer? No, alhamdulillah, there is no limit. As long as your wudu is not broken, you can pray all your 5 prayers, alhamdulillah. And you can pray as many sunnahs you want to, as many nafil you want to, alhamdulillah. And it is not required wudu for every namaz if it is you have the wudu earlier and you prayed in the namaz with the earlier wudu. The brother is asking, क्या एक वज़ू से कितनी नमाज पढ़ सकते हैं, उसकी कोई हद है, या एक वज़ू से जो है हर नमाज के लिए नया वज़ू करना पड़ता है? तो मैंने इसको जवाब ये दिया है कि नहीं, ऐसा कोई नहीं है। एक वज़ू से आप पूरी 5 नमाज़ें पढ़ सकते हैं, जितनी नफिलें पढ़ना चाहें, सुन्नतें पढ़ना चाहें, पढ़ सकते हैं। और अगर आपने जो है नमाज एक पढ़ ली है, वज़ू है आपका, दूसरी नमाज का वक्त हो गया, आप पढ़ सकते हैं। अगर वज़ू टूट जाए तो आप बग़ैर वज़ू के जो है कोई भी नमाज नहीं पढ़ सकते, लेकिन एक वज़ू से कई नमाजें आप पढ़ सकते हैं। ओके, अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू। कैन आई से दिस दुआ, अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला मुहम्मद इंद अश-शफ़अ वल वत्री व कलिमातिल्लाहि ताम्मति तय्यिबातिल मुबारकाति? You can't say this in the salah. You can say this durood, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, in the tahiyat. At-tahiyatu lillahi. It is not only in shafa witr. You can say also in any, but yes, I mean to say, I think people are using this in the qunut. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. At that time, there is no hadith which says that Rasulullah said that. So that I will say is better not to say that, because I remember people, when they finish the dua qunut at the end, before they're going to the ruku, the sajda, they say Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, and then they do that. So it is not from the hadith. You have that a friend, and after some time that friend tells you that he or she is gay or lesbian. In this situation, what should a Muslim do? Unfriend this person or still be friends? What should you do? First of all, I can say that it is wrong to be unfriend to anybody, as long as that person is, his friendship or her friendship is not harmful in our religion. So, but this is one point. Second point is, we have to be friend with people that are beneficial for us in good morals, in modesty, chastity, and helpful. We if anybody who is being influenced by any company, any gathering where this person, he or she will be influenced to drugs, to indecent acts, so that has to be avoided, because you as a person, you should be be friend with those who are beneficial in the society, with the morality and goodness and modesty and chastity. So if you think that this person will influence you, then alhamdulillah, it is always better to be away from anything that is not good in your morality and modesty, alhamdulillah, regardless of whether they are this or that. Is it allowed to pray Eid prayer in mosque? No, it is not the sunnah that Rasulullah ever prayed in the mosque. There is one hadith in Tirmidhi that Rasulullah prayed in the mosque, but that hadith is weak by the scholars of hadith. And normally all the Eid prayers have been offered by Rasulullah throughout his life. Since the Eid was made compulsory, the Eid was introduced in Islam. Since then, he prayed all his Eid prayers in the open area. So, but is it haram to pray in the mosque? No, it is not haram to pray in the mosque. If people, they do not have a public place where they can pray all their prayers, Eid prayers, then they can pray their Eid prayers in the masjid, inshallah. Okay, should we pray in park, for example? Yes, as long as, and alhamdulillah, we can, I'm grateful to this country that this country allows you to use their public parks, especially for this Eid prayers. And there are, mashallah, all over UK, there are places where the Eid prayers are offered in the park. Yes, it is allowed. So, mashallah, my brothers and sisters, this is our live show, and I'm always there, inshallah, every Saturday between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. So, you can join us at this time. And also, mashallah, send the text messages to your friends and the contacts that you have through WhatsApp, through Facebook, or through whatever the alhamdulillah contacts list access that you have to have for it. Is prayer valid in half-arm shirts? Yes, as long as your shoulders are covered, it is allowed, because if you see how the Haji people are performing their prayers in their ihram, and you can see how the people perform their prayers when they go for Umrah. So as long as your shoulders are covered, alhamdulillah, then you can pray your prayers, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. This is Munir. Sir, what about the history of Shab-e Barat? History of Shab-e Barat, I have already given answer in my khutbah, in English khutbah, that this was started in the 3rd century from Syria, from the Tabi'een, not from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, not from the Sahaba, and not from the link which I think it is, you can go to YouTube, and inshallah we are going to put now the link on the chat box. You can click on that and you'll get the answer for all those questions that you want to know about Shab-e Barat. The Shab-e Barat did start, and it was started not by Allah, not by Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, not by the Sahaba, not by our 4 Imams. It was started by some people in the 3rd century by some of the people in Syria. So it has come from that, but otherwise there wasn't. Shab-e Barat, first of all, you have to understand what Shab-e Barat people are doing in Shab-e Barat. All they are doing is that they are going into the Qabristan, and that is the graveyard, and they do worship of Allah there. Subhanallah, it is haram to do ibadah in the Qabristan. The graveyards are not the place to do the ibadah of Allah. And these people are not understanding that. Subhanallah. So this is nothing but, shaitan's misguidance that people are doing. Subhanallah. Okay. What should you do if your friend is pursuing a haram relationship and she knows that she is doing haram? Avoid yourself, because you might get influenced by that. Can a Muslim family bring a non-mahram male with them for Umrah or Hajj? Muslim family, no. That non-mahram is not allowed to be with you in the traveling. If you know that person and going with you, that's not permissible. But otherwise, whenever you are traveling, even with your mahram, the other people who are traveling with you, they are non-mahram. But I don't know what is your specific question to this. So you have to, specify what is actually you meant by that. Can a Muslim family bring a non-mahram male with them for Umrah and Hajj? I will say that no, it is not allowed. Assalamu alaikum to all. Wa alaikum assalam. Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. May Allah reward you and grant you the highest rank in Jannah for your sabr, and may Allah guide this ill-mannered person. This happened a lot to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yes, alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khairan. I know that there are people who do all these kind of things. Alhamdulillah. Barakallah fiqh. Okay, when do you pray Salatul Ishraq? And that I think it has been already told. Is it allowed to dye the beard black? Some people say you can dye any color but not black. Is this true? They say that because there's an authentic hadith of Rasulullah. Rasulullah said that you can dye your hair with any color but not black. So that does not mean that today, if you see there are so many, people in the street, they have got, multicolored design of the beard and multicolor hairstyle. So they have, one has got a pink color coming here, silver color coming there, green color. So we have to avoid the copying, imitating those people who are not from our religion. We should not copy them if they are, imitating those people. So the one who imitates others, he is part of them. So same thing with the beard as well. If you want to dye your beard, then it should not be, in a multicolored design, imitating the non-Muslims or kuffar. We should not do that. We should be, if you want to dye your hair, it should be one color, and it should be a common color that keeps you still as a human being and doesn't make you look like a typical person. So that way, black color is, if you can avoid as much as possible, you should, because there's again difference of opinion in that, whether it is really haram that makes you sinful. So the nothing as such, because there is no warning against that. Certain people justify istighatha with the Prophet. Can you explain istighatha? Istighatha is like asking help of Rasulullah after he has passed away. I say that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us to ask those who are alive and those who are ever listening. So we know that Rasulullah is alive in his grave, but nobody amongst the Sahaba had ever gone to Rasulullah's grave and asked him for that. So those people are doing that. Alhamdulillah, may Allah guide them. And if they think it is right, it's between them and Allah. But I don't think so that istighatha of Rasulullah is right. Sir, have you changed your show time? No, I have not changed my show time. It was one of the occasions I had to go to another TV show at that time, so I could not cover this. And sometimes I had to, change the time just because if I'm not available at this particular time. Otherwise, this is my standard time, inshallah, as long as I'm alive. Okay, I want to go for Hajj. So does this mean as I don't have a mahram to do Hajj in a group? You see, if the Saudi government allows you to go with the group of the women and you get the visa, then that means it is permissible, because it has to be made by the decision of the scholars there. So if the scholars have agreed, definitely the Saudi government will give you the visa. So if they have agreed, that means it is permissible to go in the group. Ameen. Okay. Is sadaqah allowed for other than Muslims? Yes, sadaqah is allowed for other than the Muslims. It is mentioned in Surah At-Tawbah, chapter 9 and verse 60. لِمُؤَلِّفَةِ الْقُلُوبِ, here in this part where it says that to, win the hearts of the people who are in need, alhamdulillah, even if they are non-Muslims, you can help them out. Alhamdulillah, so they will know the beauty and importance of this religion, and they will think, alhamdulillah, that this religion is the religion that has got concern for the humanity. So this is why Islam in Surah At-Tawbah chapter 9 verse 60 allows us to give the sadaqah, even not sadaqah, even zakat, which is obligatory zakat, that also can be given to the non-Muslims. Sir, I apologize for my words. I have some queries. Can I ask you? No, I'm sorry, my brother. You should not be apologizing now, because what you have done is done deliberately. And brother, I'm also from India and I know all this kind of tactics. So please, Jazakallah khairan. Thank you very much for your compliments. We will meet on the Day of Judgment, and inshallah we will ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to judge between you and whatever you said against me or against anybody else. Jazakallah khair. Okay, Sheikh, is the show now 7 to 8? Yes, it is 7 to 8. Yes, every Saturday, inshallah. Male non-mahram with a couple with children. See, I don't know why the male non-mahram is going. Why he has to go with this family and creating the problem. Why can't he travel himself alone? Because he doesn't need mahram. So why he has to, travel with the family? Because a non-mahram with the family, in contact with them, is dangerous. It's dangerous, especially for the woman who is, part of the family, but the man is a non-mahram. There could be many different ways of being coming into contact, and that could create a, dangerous relationship. What is the ruling on facial hair removal? It is permissible, inshallah. not for showing off and drawing the attraction of the men going outside and make in the mixed gathering to look very attractive to the opposite sex, but for a medical purpose. If a woman have got unnatural hair grown on their faces, then inshallah it is allowed to remove them. Can we make beard means khat? Yes, it is allowed inshallah. And about the mustache, yes, we can do that as well, because it is not haram to do the khat of the because it has been known from the act of the Sahaba that some of the Sahaba, it is also found in Sahih Bukhari as well, that Prophet's companion Abdullah, who was the son of Umar ibn al-Khattab, a great scholar amongst the Sahaba and a very strong follower of Rasulullah, even the sunnahs that he used to follow strictly. So it is mentioned about him that he used to trim the extra hair after holding the one fist, and he would trim like that. So, and there are Sahaba who are mentioned in the Hafiz ibn Hajar rahmatullah alayh in Fath al-Bari, the commentary. He has brought examples of many other people who have used this one as the proof that it is the khat has been done by some of the Sahaba occasionally or during some seasons, but they did that. Sheikh, can I fast tomorrow for Sha'ban? You can fast for tomorrow for Sha'ban if you will fast Monday as well, because you can't fast Sunday alone. Either you can fast Sunday, I'm not saying 15th of Sha'ban, I'm saying Sunday. 15th of Sha'ban, you can go back to my khutbah. I have already sent the link which tells you, alhamdulillah, that I'm again pasting the link for you, so you can inshallah listen to that khutbah and you will get the complete answer. Sir, I am an atheist from Pakistan. I am watching the YouTube channel Apostate Prophet. After watching that YouTube channel, I started getting know more about my religion and eventually I left. Okay, alhamdulillah, my brother. Now I think since you have said this in public, so I will ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive you, and I will ask Allah to forgive me if I have said anything wrong about you. Alhamdulillah. See, if you are mistaken about what you have said, alhamdulillah, I will forgive. And all my brothers and sisters who are watching us, please make dua for this brother that may Allah show him the truth. And alhamdulillah, there's nothing against you anymore, my brother Abdul Ghulam. There's nothing against you, alhamdulillah, in my heart. Can you please check out that channel and tell me that whether whatever he is saying is true or not, or he is just spreading hate in Islam and Prophet Muhammad? My brothers and sisters, I don't have to go for it, because I know that our religion is very clear. Our religion is in the Quran. Our religion is in the Hadith. Our religion is in the biography of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Our religion is found in the biography of his companions, his Sahaba, and our religion is, mashallah, found in the life of our four great Imams. So, mashallah, I don't think so that we have to go to this website to find out or to check this channel. There are people, alhamdulillah, they say all these kind of things. So, my brother Abdul Ghulam, you should not waste your time. If you are listening to that, there are thousands of other good videos out there where these scholars have replied to this kind of videos. You can watch them and you'll get the answer to that, inshallah. Okay, so if I fast tomorrow, then I have to fast Monday. If so, then will I have to fast on Tuesday as well? No. No, see, I'm telling you, there is no point for you to fast 15th of Shaban only one night, one day. Singling out one day is not allowed, because that is not found in the Sahih Hadith. It is a fabricated and a false Hadith of Rasulullah. They ascribed to him. He didn't fast on that day. But I said in my khutbah that if you really want to fast 15th of Shaban, then you can fast by following another Hadith of Rasulullah, where it says that a Muslim who is fasting 13th of Shaban, 14th of Shaban, a Muslim is fasting 13th of Islamic month, 14th of Islamic month, and 15th of Islamic month. Bismillah, alhamdulillah. Then this person will get the reward of fasting the whole month. Because for one day, 10 rewards. For 3 days, 30 rewards. 30 means the whole month. So in that case, if you have fasted the 13th of Shaban, 14th of Shaban, then you can fast 15th of Shaban as well. But if you didn't fast the 2 days before that, that is 13th and 14th, then if you still want to fast 15th of Shaban as Sunday tomorrow, then you also joined one more day to follow the command of Rasulullah. That Rasulullah used to combine, either when he used to fast Saturday, he used to combine with Friday. When he used to fast Friday, he would combine Saturday. When he used to fast Saturday, he would combine Sunday. So when you are fasting Sunday, then fast Monday as well. So there's no point of fasting Tuesday then. Because Tuesday has got nothing. As long as you want to make up your missed days, yes, you can. Okay, but when so many people believe in God, we haven't seen God. We haven't seen Allah. Even Zakir Naik cannot answer this. My brother, when you were born in the womb of your mother, nobody knew that you are in the womb of the mother. But your mother confirmed when you became, mashallah, baby in your stomach. There are thousands of things, my brothers, my brother Abdul Ghulam, you can see there are so many, like oxygen. We don't see oxygen, but if we don't have oxygen, we will die. And we are breathing, inhaling and exhaling oxygen. Subhanallah. There are thousands of things, my brother. There are so many things that we don't see, but we still believe they are existing. So it does not matter if you don't see Allah. Allah is existing. When we haven't seen Allah, how can we believe in Allah? Do you believe that air is existing? Do you believe that oxygen is existing? Then, if you believe that that is existing and you can't see them, subhanallah, you can feel the pain, but can you show the pain? No. So, but still you believe. If somebody slaps you and you suffer the pain, and you will say, it's my hurting and paining, I'll say, okay, show me where it is. You can't. That does not mean that you are lying. That does not mean that you are not really suffering. Or that does not mean the pain is not existing. Okay. What is the best time to get married? Because in our society, most of the person getting married after 30 or 40 because of their family. So what Islam says about the right time of marriage? The right time of the marriage when you are ready to look after yourself and ready to look after your wife. يا معشر الشباب من استطاع منكم الباءة فليتزوج فإنه أغض للبصر وأحسن للفرج فمن لم يستطع فعليه بالصوم فإنه له وجاء. The answer is given in the hadith. O youth, because right time is when person reaches the age of puberty. Rasulullah has addressed to the people that, O youths can be right from the age of puberty till whatever the age you are. He said that if you have the means to marry, which means you have the sexual ability, you have physical ability, you have the social ability to marry, then you should marry because it will lower your gaze and it will protect you from zina, fornication. And if you can't, then go for the fasting because fasting will limit your desires and your, lust and your feelings about wrong feelings. So it will control you. Okay. This century is all about proofs and evidences. Even this century, my brother Abdul Ghulam, try to understand. They can't show you oxygen. They can't show you, everything that you see today. Even these things are, nobody can show you the pain. Can the science show the pain today? Any technology can show the, the person who is suffering. Can they show the pain? No, nobody can show that. Alhamdulillah. So don't say about this, technology can prove everything and everything around us is proof and evidence of God. Yes. But you tell me, if I slap you, can any technology can prove that you are suffering the pain? No. Which technology can prove that you are suffering the pain? You might be having a food poison in your stomach. No technology can diagnose that. Only your vomiting and crying and this and that will prove that you are having. But there is no technology that will say that you are suffering. You need to study, my brother. Alhamdulillah. Barakallah fiqh. Okay. Uh, Sir, don't give us examples. This century is all about proofs and evidence. Yes, yes, my brother. Good luck to you, Abdul Ghulam. You can go for the proof. You find the proof first when you feel suffering, when you have pain in your stomach. You find the proof for that, inshallah. Give me the technology, then I'll discuss with you. Okay, Sheikh, what is so significant about the 13th, 14th, and 15th of Shaban? Also, if the 10 rewards a day apply, then if we miss 13, 14, and 15, can we fast any other 3 days? Yes, you can fast, inshallah. Okay. Abdul Ghulam, indeed, this century is all about proofs and evidence. Can you make evident to me that God doesn't exist? Okay, very good question. Yes, answer this, brother. You can join, both of you go and join somewhere else and you can discuss with this. Sir, why the Western world is so successful and advanced, whereas my country, Pakistan, and other Islamic countries are only suffering and fighting? Because they have the people like you, my brother, who are busy in arguing these things. They don't do any benefit to the society. Sorry to say that. But people like you are just wasting the time with this existing, that existing. Come on, there are thousands of good things you can do. You as a young man, you can do a lot of benefits. You can make the best use of the Pakistani sources, natural sources that Allah gave you in Pakistan. Help that, explore those natural resources and help the poverty, help the corruptions, remove the corruptions. You can do that, and all these stupid questions that you're asking which doesn't, I can tell you that you can't prove me that this is your mother and your father unless you go to the DNA, but still you believe. You don't know the DNA of your mother and father and you will say that they are my mother and father. So don't waste your time in that. The problem that you have in Pakistan is because people of your kind, intelligent people who have got so, intelligence, sharp memory to understand, wasting their time for this kind of questions. Yes, Munir Khan, if any person died because of firing or bomb blast, so he shaheed? Subhanallah, my brother, this is a wrong question and irrelevant question. In Islam, the death, is not only defined by the accident. If a person is dying with the accident and he was a practicing person in the sense that doing something good, then definitely yes. If somebody is, he is tying a bomb and he wants to blow up the innocent people, so he is also dying. That does not mean he is shaheed. So the cause will define what is, who is shaheed or that. Okay, my brothers and sisters, Jazakallahu khairan for all your questions. And so what is called the Third World War countries? India and Bangladesh could argue the same. Also, lack of development is due to the government of the country, not God. Good answer. Jazakallah khair, my brothers and sisters. We'll meet inshallah next time. And as I said, my brothers and sisters, this is our live show. And you can, next Saturday, inshallah, we will come again on that. And my brothers and sisters, even my brother Ghulam, Abdul Ghulam, see you next time, inshallah. Come with the intelligent questions that could benefit you, me, and the Ummah. And don't raise this kind of stupid things which will waste your own energy. And my brothers and sisters, please click on my khutbah, and you will know all about Shaban. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.